So I actually forgot that apparently there is a spell called Advance Time. So 3 casts a week. And this should be able to allow me to... Yep, Manor Farm. Okay, so all my animals should be elder. Perfect, look at that. Okay, that saves me a bunch of... I mean, I guess that makes it worth the 20, 30, 40, 50,000 time runes that I have. So check totems, and I should get... Okay, tier 3. All cooking XP earned from churning milk is 4 times normal. Fully for you, tier 2, a 1 in 3 chance to save 50% of unprocessed compost when compost is used. Alright, so I got the tier 2 perks, so let's go ahead and try out that method. Okay, so I made space for my urns, because I should be getting a good amount of experience. Build everything up to the max, and I've got my brawling gloves. I did a test real quick, and I only got like 370 experience, so maybe he also had some sort of brawling gloves or something. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe he had bonus experience. Let's find out. 593. This is about the same amount of experience that you get from sailfish. Just about the right amount of experience. Well, I forgot that you can't really drop it. The first option is obviously eating. I do recall Jagex saying that they were going to make it where you can choose what the option is. But the fact that that still hasn't been a thing, it's probably one of those bucket list items that they probably still want to figure out. But that all being said, I'll still do this method. It's, you know, AFK. I get pretty much the same rates as sailfish. The items don't refresh like everything else, where it takes some time, but it's universal to every single world. The milk in this case is every single world has its own stock. Apparently there's also a at the Sinclair mansion near Catherby or Sears Village. There's also a churn there. It takes a little bit more running, but apparently these doors have a tendency to shut down or close every once in a while. So that's the method, and I think I'll stick with that for a while. But while I'm cooking, I might as well also continue and try to get that last that piece for the brush or the wand for Hunter. So that's gonna be my next goal. So I'm actually gonna take a look at what are the bonuses do you get with the advanced time spell. So you get this 3 times a day. Archaeology, active research, that's fine. I'm already maxed. I don't really care about that. Ports is not bad. I still haven't completed ports for completionist. Miscellanea, that's useless. Base camp, it's not bad for quick experience, but it's not really useful. Manor farm, that's a definite easy one. The arc, reset contracts. Maybe when I go for contracts, red sandstone is useful, and crystal flex sandstone. So maybe it's a good idea to do this as a daily. I think maybe the ports, because I actually have been starting to go back to ports, and I'm not really messing around with farms right now. Neither the manor farm, maybe red sandstone or crystal flex sandstone. So maybe these 3. Most likely I'll probably just use ports 3 times. That's a pretty easy one. Actually, hold on, this is complete active voyages. So that doesn't mean I'll use all my voyages and then it'll restart for the next day. I'll still do it. I mean, for the voyages that take like 12 hours, it's actually not that bad. But so that's pretty cool. Now I'm gonna get back to making more urns, and I'll probably make, like I said, I'll stick with 500 for now for cooking urns, because I think that's about as much as I need to get to 110. Additionally, if you guys have it, make sure you get the these 2 items right here, the Brooch of the Gods, I think, and the Artificer's Measure. Let's take a look at this. Well, I can't take a look at it, but it does give you a chance to make additional crafting materials. So when you're crafting with the Artificer's Measure, you do have a chance of receiving additional items that you're crafting, and that could be hides, or it can be urns. So just additional free urns, might as well use it. I made it, took a while, so why not? So I completed the 500 cooking urns. Now I just need to add the runes, and I think it's just the fire runes. So let's set up an inventory. Do I not have fire runes? What the hell? Eh? I guess I gotta go get some fire runes. Never mind, they're just right here. Don't know how they got there, but whatever. So let's see, is that, yep, fire runes, 500 of them. So let me quickly get these 500 done, and then I'll move on. And that's it. So that took about 1 minute. Let's go ahead and add these urns in. Sweet, now I got about 600 left, so let's see. I think that's about 1.2 mil experience once I get these all done. But obviously you gotta get, you gotta make experience to get experience in this game, so let's see what I can do now. Also, additionally, I plan to use the soft porcelain clay once I run out of the remaining soft clay, so I won't be continuously using normal urns. I'll have to move over to the advanced urns, or whatever they're called. So, also, they did just come up with a new quest today, Eclipse of the Heart. This is crazy. I mean, obviously I'm already maxed out, so, but 250k, 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 250k experience. Free experience once you complete the quest. Apparently it's very long, based off of RuneScape's own wiki, but that's 1 mil experience towards agility, so that might be one, probably just one level, but if I do the actual dailies, I'll maybe get a second level, so we'll see. Also, I've been going for the statue and the golden statue, so not really my intent to complete this next week, but it's definitely a nice goal to continue while collecting and skilling. So if I'm going to go for 200 mil, I might as well go for everything else. So I gotta get that one, and I gotta get this golden statue. So I think the numbers are about the same. So, but it's a little bit of additional experience. You cannot blame yourself for that. Also, I just want to see if this will work. So I haven't. It's already past midnight UK time. I wonder if I haven't collected the previous days, but let me see if I can do it twice. Yeah, this is particularly the reason why I stopped collecting. So I maxed them all out and didn't deposit it. When you go to the mother load maw, it'll take this out of the loot table and you get better loot. So kind of motivates me to finish it off. So let me hop worlds real quick. Let's see, cosmetic free. I guess I'll go to the UK. I'll go to the UK real quick, see what they got. Okay, well, for whatever reason, I got locked out of getting back into the game, so finally got back in. So let's see what happens. Do I get the double mother load maw? I guess not. Whatever. All right, so I'm kind of confused what's going on here. I joined these worlds, and they're not maxed out, which is a regular RuneScape world. So third time's the charm. Maybe it logs me out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hey, I'm finally back in. And sweet. Yep. You can log in, log out, and you're back in the game. Sweet. Amulet of Power. And another daily while I'm here. Just get it over with. And let's see what we got as our total. So we're sitting at 25,000 yak hides. That's pretty good. So that should equal to about, I think, 19 mil experience, probably something like that, without the boosts and all that stuff. So what's next? I think it's ports. So Meg's back. So I've never actually used treasure chest from Meg, but I haven't used the Meg answer thing from the Alt 1 toolkit. So let's see what I can do. Answer. Answer Meg. Okay, this is interesting. Green lines, this is like OSRS. Okay. So, I mean, that just gives you the 100% best loot opportunity, so that's pretty good. So let me see what we got. I need that. Yep. Send it out. Send it out. And what's you? Okay. And then you. 100%. Maybe another journey out and I'll start collecting again. So actually, matter of fact, let's use our magical tool, even though it's only going to take, okay, I'm not going to use it. I was going to use the time warp thing, but if I can wait 25 minutes, that's perfectly fine. Not like I'm gonna be using like the next level stuff, but honestly, who cares? It's 25 minutes. I got something to do for 25 minutes. Managing my miscellaneous, so put a little bit more money. I got 2 weeks and 1 day since the last pull. So let me just hit the approval rating up to 100% and move on to the next daily. And my last daily is going to be the Dream of Ayayayaya. So I've switched it from maximizing on one type of resource in my, I forgot the name of the place, but the Anachronia base camp, and I've just decided to split them all equally, since each and every single one of these I need experience for. So I'm gonna quickly get this done and I'll see what's next. Additionally, because I've split them up instead of focusing all my workers on one, it does mean every 3 days, approximately 3.5 days, do I get 150,000 of each resource. So that limits me a little bit, but realistically, it doesn't truly matter. And I think the last thing I'm going to do is just collect these Chinchampas. So that's all of them. Quickly deposit. And I just want to try something out. So the Supreme Growth, will that work on you guys? There it is. So that's still the cheapest one. And let's see what happens after harvesting. Got the Ultra Compost. Hopefully I got a good yield. This is definitely not looking like I'm going to be able to collect enough to get 110 cooking, but it was good to try, I guess. And the frames stayed, so that's pretty good too. And so let's see what we got. How much experience can we get from all of this? Probably not much, but doesn't hurt to find out. $2.85K. That's not that bad. I still got the 4 fermented, so that's fine. Clear 2850, and this is without boosts. So in a second, I should be able to 816 plus 816 equals 3,666 without boost and without the earn effect. So let me do the math on this. So I did the general calculations, and it looks like for the 371 godly grapes without any type of boost or any type of, with my herblore level, I do get back some seeds occasionally. At 18 grapes, I'm looking to get about 338k experience. Now, it's not nothing, but I guess I have to do some farm runs now with these seeds, and I'm still going to be collecting more from the those lamp 4s that I've been fighting, and that's primarily where I've been getting these godly seeds. And 3 of my ships returned, so let me just quickly collect the resources from them. Oops, 666, that's not good. So I'll just need 1 more good shipment and I'll be done. My crew's not the best right now, so realistically I do need to work on actually getting the best seafaring, the best combat, the best morale, and then in between just to get the remaining challenges done on this thing. So I'll try that. And while this is a pretty long video, I think, minus the edits, I'm going to leave it here because I got a lot of little things done and I still got a lot to work on. So it's just cooking. So unfortunately, I'll just be sitting there churning butter like a 15th century serf for the next couple weeks. But if you like my video, thank you very much for watching, and bye.